Hello, you.
Hello. Let's go. How's everyone doing? Listen, I care what you think. The job's inside and listen, I care what you think. It was good one time to the good old days. And now I understand now it's the same, but now we're stressed out. There we go. Look at that. Head angles, guys. I haven't made that much progress since the last stream. Not bad, but we're here now, doing things. If anyone's wondering why stream was late today, I had to go renew my driver's license because I totally forgot that it expired on my birthday. Thank God I didn't need to drive anywhere though. Because it's holidays, and also public transport exists, so I did not want to drive through the snow anyways. By some lucky coincidence, I didn't drive anywhere. Thank God so now I just need to remember for next time to not let that happen again. Hi Barry, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. How does it feel being Canadian? It feels miserable because it's snowy and cold, but also it feels very nice because when it's not that cold, but it's still cold, the beautiful snow outside is really beautiful. Like, I took a few pictures. The trees look really pretty with the snow on their branches. It's like right out of a fairy tale. This is supposed to be an American, be grateful. I know! I'm grateful for the snow. It's very nice and pleasant right now. Of course, I'll be regretting my decisions in a month, where it gets really cold. Very optimistic. What? It's not like I backbreakingly shovel the snow for like 20 minutes to half an hour to an hour when it snows heavily. It's not like my back likes it. Yep, there we go. I need both of these. Arm L, neck, upper body, arm R. Body XY. But yeah, is it wrong to be optimistic? In these dying hard times, is it wrong to be optimistic? Say my name. Oop, I did not mean to two. It looks very hard. It's the same concept as me trying to rig a VTuber. It's not, fundamentally it's not that hard, but it's still tedious. 11 times, once in a lifetime. I prefer to animate frame by frame. That's true, that's fair. For this type of animation, it's perfectly fine for me to do something like this, right? Oh, I'm just surprised. Well, I think this world could do with a bit of positivity. Have any of you ever played video games before? Then you will know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to, oh, you should be more positive. I need to select all of this to change the full body XY. Body XY. Well, you being a tech guy, of course you can animate like this. I just couldn't. Well, not even that. It just makes sense to me because I make VTubers, right? I can frame by frame animate too. It's just you guys have never seen me do it. Last time I did it was an animatic for a school project. I've not actually done any animation in so long. Like, you know. I'm going to get back into animation. I am taking an animation course next semester, which thank God they offer it because I would be very bored and sad without it. That does of course mean you guys get more streams next semester. And maybe it's fun, you just need to invest in a better device to see, so no storage. I'm impressed you animate on your phones though. Yeah, that's just still impressive, you know? I don't know. Played games, Dark Souls 1 to 3, getting over it. I mean, you play rage games, okay? You play games that are like, oh my, it's tedious, you do it over and over again, and you surpass, and then you get those feelings of solving a problem by hitting it over and over again. Isn't that that's just how programming feels, right? That feels good. But I'm talking about multiplayer games. I'm talking about Marvel Rivals, Overwatch. Like, those games, Call of Duty, I've never been a COD kid. Thank God I never was. I don't yell slurs. Unlike the people who I play with Marvel Rivals on. Like, oh my god. They are another breed of holy shit, I never want to be a part of them again. Ooh, hi Sora! How you doing? Welcome to more calm this time. We're not doing Monster Hunter. But yeah, no, I've been playing Monster Hunter. That's my main fixation so far for this, probably the next year. Dude, that was a type of Rivals player that lasted a month. Thank God it was like, oh my, you've dated a Rivals player? Oh my God, how could you? I don't know. Rivals is in a weird place. I'm gonna make a video on Rivals. A, because I have so much recorded footage of that damn game, and B, I hit GM in that game. I want to hit GM, make a video on it about my experience, and then just never play that game ever again. And maybe for quick play, or maybe like occasionally just going with friends to hit GM. But that's about it. I've dated a League player, and that one was more involved. Hey listen, League players at least understand a little more about social acceptance compared to Rivals players. I'm stereotyping here, I'm making fun of both. Okay, I played both, I get to make fun of both. I stopped playing League such a long time ago, so don't ask me anything related to anything new about League because I do not understand. How am I? I am doing great, thank you for asking. Did productive things, renewed my driver's license. You know, lots of things. My earbuds actually died, so I'm currently wearing headphones, and they're kind of heavy, and they kind of make my back hurt, but you know, what can you do? Thank God you have spare stuff. These are like cheap knockoffs from China, okay? I don't know what you'd expect. I'm wearing headphones too. You know, these are heavy. These are big ones. You're like, you know a lot of person based on the top 3 games? Yeah, you do. If they're like, say, oh, I love Call of Duty, I love Battlefield, you're like, oh, they're that type of video gamer. I love Arc Raiders. You know, it's like, oh, they're that kind of gamer. I love Dark Souls. I love, for example, like, I love Dark Souls. I love, what other games? I love Dark Souls series, I love the Sekiro series, I love Ghost of Tsushima, for example. They're like, oh, they're the type of gamer that's committed to sitting down, playing for long periods of time, and hopefully celebrating victory. Maybe they have skill. You never know, but it feels like that, no? Or like, you know, the type of players like Terraria, Minecraft, Elden Ring, Resident Evil Marathon. Yeah, exactly. You're like the type of person, I feel like you're the type of person who's able to sit down for several hours at a time, committed to a thing, do the thing, and then feel rejoiced, and then you fall asleep and then you pass out for the next week. Am I wrong? I don't know. I think I'm wrong. I don't know. Did I describe the situation accurately? Yes or no? Like, if I see you're like, oh, you're Terraria, you Stardew, you're Minecraft, it's like, oh, you're a calm-ish person. Or you like to min-max. You're either a calm person or you like to min-max. But yeah, you do learn a lot from based on games. Like, if you look at me, it's like, I love Helldivers 2. I like Terraria. Kinda. I like Hollow Knight. I like Monster Hunter. I've played a variety of games. Like, oh, I'm a person who just likes variety. I can't sit still and play a single thing over and over again. I have to do multiple things. Is that not interesting though? Because you can determine, it's a great way to indicate, it's like, oh, if they're gamers, like, oh, you might, it's a great way to indicate what their likes and dislikes. And whether or not they have red flags, I don't know. I don't know about you, but if I find someone who is exclusively a COD player who plays FPS games, I would be less inclined to be friends with them unless they are actually a really chill person IRL. I would be, first glance, I would probably be less inclined to be friends with them because they definitely are more action-based, more, may or may not have more... yeah, may or may not have more tendencies to get angry at certain things, you know? I don't know. Sometimes you luck out and you get chill people. Rivals is like that. I say hi, and then I hope I don't get a slur thrown at me. Exactly, I feel like the skill is ingrained. Like when I got a good review on a C++ Fresh Peak. Oh, you do programming too? Yo, sick. Favorite language? Okay, different opinion of stereotypes. Favorite coding language between me and Eden. I don't really care. I actually just don't care. I don't care. I'm actually just curious. I'm not gonna stereotype you for anything. If you say Rust though, I'm like, oh shit. I've never experimented with Rust, but it's like, oh, you know the stereotypes. You've seen the memes. A new part of Stardew, EA NFL, and a Disney sandbox game I can't remember the name of. If you look that, that's good, that's good. He also do plays Hades every now and again. Yeah, that means you just like variety. You like typically calm games, but you like variety. You like style. I like things with good artistic in style too, right? Is that not the case for like some games too? It's like if you asked me back in like 2020, I'll be like, oh, I like gacha games a lot because gacha games were like the main thing that I was playing during COVID. Because firstly, I was broke, and secondly, I did not have very many games that I shared with my friends. I think it was only exclusively Minecraft. So I just kind of solo played gacha games over and over again. Genshin Impact being the main one. And then I stopped playing Genshin. Thank God I did. I like the game, but I don't like it enough for me to actually commit the amount of time I committed into the game anymore. Yeah, you're not a huge roguelike player where you just like the Art of Hades and doesn't capture you? Yeah, exactly. But you know what should capture everybody who's here right now? You guys should play Uma Musume Pretty Derby. I was about to say Rust, but maybe just C. So there's a monster in C that uses it so freely in robotics actually. Oh, are you a robotics person? Oh my god, I'm kind of jealous. I'm not a person who does robotics. I don't know that much about robotics or servos and gears and stuff, and correlating it to software. I'm basically exclusively a software developer or at least my field of study is for software, like databases and stuff. I'm not adept at robotics. I think someday in the future, if I'm like actually streaming for like streaming stuff, I'll make some content with robots. I don't mind learning about it. But oh my god, that's actually great. That's so fascinating though. It is so fascinating though, like for robots, coding, and stuff like that. The mixture of software and hardware is always so interesting to me because you have to consider, it's like, oh, if this piece of software is going to be used on an oil rig in the middle of fucking nowhere, how are you going to make sure that they don't crash and then just absolutely self-destruct itself? You know? It's good thinking. Of course, my main issue is the fact that a lot of my projects are game development focused, and I am making a game too. So, yeah. Speaking of making a game, yeah, I have not been actually working on it. I've been working on personal projects so I can looks good on my resume, but if I actually take the time to focus and actually make the game, I probably will need help. Not necessarily with the actual game design part, but more so the how would you make this so much more efficient than the way that I'm currently going about it, right? Like that, not necessarily direct programming. It's like I'm doing it in a way where all of these can be instantiated into a different thing. Is this a good idea? Yes or no, right? Like that's a whole different thing, because there's multiple ways to solve a problem. Whether or not it's efficient is kind of the main whole deal, right? You gotta focus on some form of efficiency. But yeah, if you know Rust, that's actually really cool. I need to experiment more with other languages. I'm still stuck based with Python's Java because they can be used to connect to databases a lot. And that's the most frequent thing I've seen. Might experiment more with other things though. Like C web applications, for example, is something that I've also messed around with. I must admit I'm not that much of a fan, but I know how to do it. I'm just gonna have much more. There's so much stuff that I really should be doing for comp sci stuff, but you know, I'm kind of here, guys, doing art instead of comp sci. Hey guys, if I don't get a job in computer science, because I'm sure Eden, you know how bad the job market is. Hey, at least I have a backup, and that's full-time artist / streaming / game development. You know, that's like a thing I can do. Like I'm kind of screwed. Other than that, you know, Like, out of maybe all of my friends, I know like 4 of them that have an internship, and I have like 40 people I am friendly with. Like, I only know like 4 of them that actually have an internship. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. The competition is tough. Like, oh my god. Like, I wish you luck for the both of us. Pray God, oh my god. My last chance is basically from January to February. If I don't get one by March, I'm just screwed. I just can't get an internship at all. At that point, I'm just taking a summer course and then going all in on for game development for my last year. Like, I gotta get something, right? Like, my GPA is fucking 3.9. I have to get something. Also, I've been putting projects on too, but like, this point is like, I've been putting projects, my GPA is 3.9. I have to be able to look good for some employer on the damn internet. Of course, I do actually regret going to the university that I am going to because it just lacks connections. Like, if I went, one of my friends, they transferred to a different uni in the 2nd year, and I'm like, I should have went with them too. And tell you this in an actual year with a CS course, like CS50 has a dramatic advantage over a dedicated CS student. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I should have just went with fucking the engineering side and just went software engineering instead of computer science, because the difference between computer science and doing electrical engineering with software courses, software related stuff, like a software concentration, is the fact that you guys get work. If you do the software side, you get work. You get hands-on experience to do work. My side, it's so much logic and problem-based. I learned about operating systems and stuff like that, but in actuality, I'm not going to use half of what I learned in that in anything. Like, what's the point of me learning how to use fucking Haskell? Like, genuinely, there's no point. I'm addicted to love. But yeah, no. Hi Lily, it's been a while. Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, so Happy New Year, y'all. But no, we're cooked. Actually, no, you might be less cooked because I think you have like portfolio stuff in your electrical engineering, anyways, right? So you might be able to get something. I may not be, you know. Alright, that's good enough. Let's get mentally ill. Xandaria, you know, makes a whole OS. They made a fucking operating system? Holy shit. Okay, no, I respect a lot of things, but oh my god, you made a whole fucking operating system? That's another level of what the fuck. That's another level, bro. Holy shit. Hey, I'm drawing you in a friend's D&D character right now. Ooh, fun. Do tell me. What are you, a rogue, a bard? A paladin, a knight? What's going on? Look, you want to make keychains? That's a fun idea. There's definitely keychain manufacturers. You can totally do that. There's no idea what y'all are talking about. No, it's just comp size stuff. Lamenting, cause holy shit, no. No, I may even like computer science, but not enough to actually like. Are you genius? Terry. Yeah, no, maybe we should all strive to be like Terry and have a little bit of. No, we should not. I mean, the commitment's big, but no. Yeah, maybe not making a custom OS, you know. Maybe not making your custom Linux-based operating system, because operating systems are complicated. I would know. Also, that one course I had on operating systems, I have a few of my friends failed that course. Somehow I managed to get by that course with an A-. That's why my GPA is a 3.9. I get to show off on that. Haha, suck it, y'all. That is my one thing I can overtake against like anyone else. It looks it doesn't look that good. I'm gonna Your friend's character is a Tiefling Goliath hybrid who is a cleric for the god of apathy. The advantage. Ooh, fun. My character is a cyborg, fallen angel. Yo, those are sick. Doing your own custom homebrew. Fun, fun, fun. This should be shifted like this, into this, I think. Your main is a Tabaxi rogue. Ooh, I want to do more. I want to do D&D someday. I think D&D would be fun. I don't know. I kind of suck at improv though, but you know, that's the worst that can happen. But I know your niche. Like, is it focused on games or is it a bigger range? I have previous focus with game development, but because my uni doesn't actually offer game development stuff, I always have more niches for software ranging, so a lot of my work is based off of databases. I work with databases. I'm taking database courses. It's fun, but if I were to be able to make money off of making a dream game or game series, that would be more so much of a dream come true. Like, for me, it's like I don't really want to work in an actual game studio, right? Unless it's like a good small game studio that's like, crunch hours are fucked up, but hey, you make a game, you get money, you know? You aren't had, but yeah, it's mainly for databases right now. I would personally also do, I do have some web development experience. I am currently learning how to use Fast API with Node.js and React, but it's about time I learned it anyways. But you know, it's like it's database like working run non-relational mass or Postgres. That's my main focus right now. I am in the future because I can take an opportunity with a different database course that I can learn different databases. So I can have a range, but Postgres is what I personally have, right? They have angst, comfort, and very rare slumber. Fun. It's easy with a decent group. You can just piggyback off each other and you'll get so into character. Yeah, I wish, but yeah, the issue is the fact that I have no friends like that, except like streaming friends. But even then, we're all streaming friends. We're all so busy with IRL things. He denies everything and kind of gets his memories back. His struggle due to internal homophobia. Oof. Okay. Tragic backstories. We love to see it. 200 years. Fun. We love tragic backstories. You should make a tragic love and have one of them die at the very end of the campaign. You know, for shits and giggles. But yeah, no, it's just tough right now. Because even then, with databases, I doubt I'd be able to get something fully for databases. Like, the good thing of comp sci is it's so generalized that I can apply to basically any job for an internship, as long as I have some knowledge and experience. Like, I can apply to, like, fucking IT. And, like, IT pays decently, but it's IT. You're gonna be called up at, like, 3 in the morning and have no work-life balance. But I'm desperate for an internship, so I would actually do an IT internship. Not necessarily that I want to. I know I can do it pretty well, but you know, it's IT. I'll lose my sanity over it. I actually plan on having a diet here becomes a god and it still ages. Engineering, so it was gonna be that it ages. Ah, you should keep it though. We love tragedy going on. Tragedy in the D&D campaign. But nah. I do wish. It's like, well, also the thing about comp sci is the fact that out of all jobs that would be taken by AI, comp sci is like ooh, my jobs were going to be taken by AI, so they don't want to pay interns. They want to pay people at senior levels interns, and they want to pay interns that they don't want to pay interns. So they just will put AI instead. So our chances are fucked even further. Haha. Not let alone AI art stuff too. Like that's also an issue. But like comp sci wise, it's like well. AI can fundamentally solve a lot of logical problems. Bro, if you put everything on data science DBs, you'll just start like getting to Oracle. Oh, getting to Oracle though? Holy shit. I would be set for life. I would be set for life, but the issue is it's fucking Oracle, man. I thought interns are free labor anyways. I mean, they get paid. Not necessarily paid well, but they get paid. But it's more technically, you pay an AI to do a thing that a ninja can do it probably, you know, instead like that. No, rigging too. Yeah, I'm rigging. I gotta rig it too. The two get married with Amadeus and Flush Strings, which links the souls of people, expands lifespan equal to emotion, so you can't average infinity. Oh, fun. One person dies, so will the other. So kind of when you are thankfully they'd be immediately reborn into a different universe and cross paths with more fun. Maybe you should totally do that. You have your story end, they both die, and then they get isekai'd into a different one. You should isekai them. Let them both get hit by a truck. Isekai both of them. Speaking of isekais, cool new anime is coming out this season. I don't know if anyone's interested in anything. I'm personally interested in Sentenced to be a Hero. That one was a great first episode. 1 hour long first episode. Of course, I'm a Fate player, so I'll be watching Fate Strange Fake. It was released like, first episode was released like 2 years ago. Last year, and then episode 0 was released 2 years ago. So like, they're finally finished it so they can release it, but oh my god. It's fun. And then My Hero Academia Vigilantes. That one's good too. I like the three that I... Oh, Frieren, of course. Frieren and Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. Those are good ones. Good ones. Yeah, I hope... That'd be real lucky if I do get something like that eaten, but chances are pretty slim. If I'm fighting for Oracle, I'm fighting the entire world for a position. I don't think that my capabilities are that good. How many AUs for them Lincoln counted? It's canon events and the Kamara ever dies. I guess their optional universe is fun. They should be idols in one universe, you know? Don't let Oshinoko happen to them. My brother's calling you to Blue Ghost. Blue Ghost is a good one. I started reading the manga too. It's great. Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones this season, finally. Considering last season was a doozy. Get Isekai, the first thing I was gonna do is let's go Dr. Stonerock. Oh, holy shit, yes! I guess since you have an engineering background, you could totally do that shit. That'd be so cool though. That'd be such a fun story though. I'm sure someone wrote it already, but it's like, you get Isekai'd into a medieval fantasy, and you just, you know, use fucking engineering to like design a whole bunch of things. I don't know, would you be the type of person to... What would you design? I'm actually curious, Ethan. What would you guys design? If you were Isekai, right? And you had the knowledge to make anything? Would you like just skip to the fucking internet age and build a computer? Or would you like self-conduct yourself into the automotive industry and just steamroll the 1700s and 1800s? That'd be fun. Good morning. Good morning, Hyun. Hello, hello. I don't know if I said that right. I hope you're doing well. But that'd be so cool though. You know, that'd be a fun story to write, or like a fun manga to do. Even if no one's done it before, I totally do it. No, those will be fun. Well, in Inuyasha, but in the 3000s, not 2000s. Where modern day takes place and becomes demon for having a hoverboard. That'd be oh. Someone from the future gets isekai'd, like someone with a fucking hover. That'd be fun. Maybe try to recreate Tesla's files. I don't know. Are you going to fucking space in the 1700s medieval fantasy? That'd be funny as hell. An astronaut that tries to get to space in the in medieval fantasy isekai with the power of magic and engineering. That'd be funny. I totally see that as someone already writing it, but oh. But yeah, those would be fun though. Those would be fun. If we all had more time, I'd write more stories. Getting both Saja voice on? Yeah, I left them on here. I'm gonna be honest, I've listened to them enough times to where I kind of want to remove them from this playlist, but I'm too lazy to, so it's like, ah, well, there they are now. More than fire, more than gold. You just gave me your heart, I'm giving your soul. Now I'm the only one who loves your sins. Feel the way my voice is underneath your skin. Reach to the choir. Again, I get the mic a little higher. Change your desire. I can be the star you rely on. Yeah, there's so much like story stuff that you can totally do. It can be fun times. If you were isekai, you became the hero, you beat the demon king, right? Would you say you would be actually good as a king, or like nah? Would you like cause like you to be overthrown? I think I can do all right. I might like try too hard to help the poor and like break all of the kingdom's finances, but you know. And then cause that kind of revolt, but you know. I totally got this. Jersey just a follower, can never be a leader soon, never be a ruler. Aw, man. If you've seen manhwas lately, have y'all actually read so much of the hero betrayed by the party thing? Or like the whole like regression thing? My webtoons thing has been recommending me so much of the damn regression manhwas, and I'm like, okay, one of these has to be interesting. Occasionally it's like, I read the first few chapters and I'm like, okay, this is kind of interesting. I read like the next few, I'm like, fuck, this is kind of boring again. So I have to drop them, but yeah. It's like reading the Empress reincarnated into, not reincarnated, transported into the novel of a villainess kind of thing. It's like a whole, that was a whole big thing that's still on Webtoon. I was like, oh my god, I get recommended so many of them. I was like, that's cool, but I don't need to read that much, you know? Oh yeah, To Be Hero X. Guys, you should watch To Be Hero X. It's actually good. I recommend it totally. I completely recommend it. Nothing matters if I fight for my dream. But yeah. Oh. Do any of y'all have your favorite isekai stuff? Or like favorite like manhwas? Like, I think my anime taste is great. My taste in like anime and manhwas and stuff, I think it's pretty good. Like I can give you really solid recommendations. And then I'm like and then outside of that, my like guilty pleasure is like just reading and watching the most stereotypical ones and like mildly enjoying it. Like I don't know about you, but like I don't care if a story, sometimes I do care if a story is like shit, But like, if the story is like, all right, I've seen this trope before, but I'll stick with it. I'd actually enjoy it. It's like a whole, oh, well, I've seen this before, but you know, it is kind of interesting, you know? Yeah, I read a lot of mangas really could have got Eternally Regressing Night. Oh, I think I've heard of that one. If anyone needs more webtoons and manhwa recommendations, The Greatest Estate Developer is the top one that I'd recommend to anyone. If you've never heard of it, you should read it. It is the funniest shit I've ever read. I highly, highly recommend it. You will laugh. I guarantee you will laugh. The faces are so good. The webtoon art, the manhwa artist is like on crack. And like, I love it. Top 3 animes of Black Butler Solely in the future. Oh, yeah, fair. Can you type in the chat? Yeah, Greatest Estate Developer. I highly recommend this to everyone to read it. This is the funniest one. It is also vastly different from the light novel. The light novel takes it, you know, more standard and everything. The fucking webtoon is just unhinged as fuck, and I love it. I guarantee you will love it. If you get past the first like few chapters where it's like setting the tone and everything, and it's like setting the characters, main character seems like a douche. Once you get past that little bit of a point, it is by far the funniest shit ever. You will laugh at the faces. You can search up the memes too if you want to have a little bit of the spoilers, but my guy Lloyd is so fucking yes, Lloyd. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I mean, sub. Thank you. Fuck. Yeah. Greatest Estate Developer. Fucking recommend it. Out of Control. It's a BL about a popular guy falling in love with the ugly kid. Super funny. Really? Okay. Have a look-see if I have time. If anyone else has recommendations, I recommend Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. That one's a good one. That was a really good one, actually. People read the novels, yeah. People read novels know it, but yeah, no, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, if you haven't seen it, it's a really good one. Those are off the top of my head. Oh yeah, SSS Class, Suicide Hunter. That one's a good one. That one's a really good one too, because it's fundamentally like the opposite of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, and I kind of like it for that. Of course, it's not actually on Webtoon, so source it through other means, but I think it's on Tapas. I think. I could be wrong though. What other recommendation? What's on my Webtoons list right now that I can recommend? Actually, speaking of Webtoons, have you all actually heard of? All heard of Lookism, right? Like, I'm sure you guys have. It's pretty big. If any of you have actually committed to reading Lookism, like I have, it's not that much of a drop. Like the first like the first 100 episodes, like sure. It's like the whole Lookism basically just turned into action manhwa. I'm gonna be honest, it's sick as hell. But I always wondered like how the people felt of like this was originally a drama about body dysmorphia, and I'm like. And then it's now just gone into holy shit. There's a bunch of teenagers beating the hell out up about each other, and against adults, and they're winning. And I'm like, holy shit, this is kind of sick. Yeah, I know Readers is good, but like you don't like the prophecy thing, so you stop watching and like the regression. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. It's still good though. I still enjoy it. Yeah, SSS Class Suicide Hunter, that one's kind of regression, but at the same time, it's like, I think you might like it, Eden, because it's fundamentally the opposite of the whole prophecy thing. Because instead of Dogsha knowing the prophecy and abiding by it, we see the main character be part of the characters, like, as a whole. And it's like, the story is about his, how do I say this? The story is about all the characters around him, and he's along for the ride, and he adapts to the situations with them. It's not like a whole, oh, because if, you know, like, it's a whole, like, if he dies, he has to keep, like, you know, if he dies, he goes back in time a little bit, and then tries to fix it. At the same time, it's like, on the surface, it's like, oh, it's bland, you know, it's like, this, and that, he's always going to solve the issues, but you see his commitment of always trying to get a happy ending. You see the characters. I'll get to know him better. It's like, oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. Anyways, yeah, that's my other recommendation. Oh, I have another one. Plus 99 wooden stick. The comedy's pretty good. I laughed more at the Greatest Estate Developer because Lloyd is fucking evil and I love it. But this one is also wild ass faces. It's pretty good. It's like, you know, the standard game world, you know, like Shangri-La Frontier or SAO and that kind of thing. But oh, sorry, Twitch, you guys have like an ad in like a minute. I can't snooze it, so we'll continue this after the ad, but your localism until chapter 360. I think the time Joanne was gone because of, you know, Jill. Maybe like Johan, they left to read in summary. I think Johan comes back for a few things. I haven't seen much of him in like the more other chapters, right? Is that like I am interested to see where this world goes because I do like it. I've read Manager Kim, that one's fun one. Viral Hit was good as well. Those are all good ones. Ooh, Ruby. Yeah. Ruby's great. Anyways. Localism Universe is very interesting because I'm genuinely interested in like how it is, but it's also like, damn, all these teenagers are beating each other up. Oh, yep, that's starting soon, guys. I'll see you in a minute or two. Can't hold me down. Dun, 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 dun. Top 3 localism would always be #1 disputed. It's good. It's still good. Personally, it's not mine. I think that goes into Greatest Estate Developer. But I always love the action. Gun is so cool. Gun is cool. Gun is cool as hell. Power scaling the universe though is like playing with fire, because holy shit, I genuinely do not know who's more powerful than each other. What's your top 3? Currently, right now, it is Greatest Estate Developers #1. Omniscient Readers is #3. #2 is kind of the iffy part of. There's a bunch of them that I can list that I personally enjoy, but I don't necessarily think there would be in the top 3. Because it's hard to beat Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Like, top 2, #2 was like, when I was binging as solo leveling, I was like, fuck, this is good. But it's like, not actually good, but I was just like, I enjoyed it enough to where it was top 3, but when I finished it, it's like, yeah, it's not in top 3 kind of deal, right? There's a whole, what was it called? Fuck, I don't remember off the top of my head. Why can't I remember it? I remember the fucking other name for it. It was. Fuck, hold on, sorry, I'm pulling up my webtoons for it. I'm pulling up my webtoons. Sorry, my tracking's gone. Where the fuck did it go? No, that's your top 3. Solo leveling's a really good entry though. Yeah, hold on, here it is. Let me go into my favorites real quick for it. Why don't I remember what it was called? Like, where is it? Where is it? Yes, My Bias Gets On the Last Train. That romance one. There we go. My Bias Gets On at the Last Train. That one is That one is by far number 2 by far. I binged it. I was like, shit, this is good. This is really good. It's a romance one, but oh my god, I'm having so much fun with it. It's very pretty. But oh my gosh, there's that. Yeah, that one, my bias gets on the stream. That's number 2 for sure. I really enjoy it. It used to be Tower of God, yeah, and God of High School. I was reading them when they were popping out chapters. If you remember them, they were great. Also, Hardcore Leveling Warrior was great too. I didn't actually enjoy Hardcore Leveling Warrior as much as the other two. God of High School also a lot more lost interest. And Tower of God eventually became like how I read One Piece, and that was I genuinely do not remember which character does what and from where they were kind of deal. Like, One Piece is good, but I genuinely don't know and don't remember who is who anymore. Perfect. Synthesized corners. Have you read the sequel for Solo Leveling yet? Solo Leveling Ragnarok? I haven't. I've been meaning to read it. Because I know it differs from the light novel. Good enough. What do I animate now? I need to the wave animation, right? I mean, I'll get back to Lloyd, but I am scared because I have the feeling that the knight's going to die. Do you want what actually happens from do you because okay, you can't eat it, you can binge it. It is done. There are a few extra episodes that haven't been released on Webtoon yet, but you can binge it to its official completion. Kind of. There's like a few extra side episodes that help explain what the actual thing happened, but you can binge it. So, do you want me to tell you or no? No, you should get back into it. It's so good. It's so good. You really should. You really, really should. Like, very, very, very much so should. Wave. Don't tell me I kind of feel it. Maybe I'm giving you the wrong vibes. It's okay. Hello, how's it going? Hi, Foxy. I hope you're doing well again. Sorry, I only popped in for a little bit earlier, but we're locking in. We're talking about webtoons. If you've ever read any manhwa and have any cool, awesome recommendations, I need to call this wave param. Pain will come with the blade. Pain will wake up the despondent crowd in this dormant world somehow. Don't be as squished. I needed you to do this. That breaks that, so I need you to be like here. Yeah, no. It's still at least I convinced you to do something. Yeah, that's a good one though. I think you'll love it. They also have Bountiful Harvest of a Demon Lord, I believe it's called. It's kind of like it's a different story. It's set in the same universe. It's about demons who are trying to. It's about a guy who was playing a game who got put into the world, the same world as the Lloyd's stuff, except this was thousands of years in the past. Because you do see the ancestors of Lloyd and Javier. I don't know how many years ago it was back, but it's a different story. It's still ongoing. It's a fun story. You don't get as many unhinged faces, but you do still get some unhinged faces from it. But yeah, there's also... What other ones can I recommend? Have you seen those like food ones? The Dungeon Farmer, the food. There's another one. That was the one in the game. There was also I don't remember what it's called. There's so many of those dish ones. I've personal enjoyment. I like them a lot because it's like a little cozy. I think my like favorite genres to read and watch is slice of life, fantasy. So it's like slice of life isekai, slice of life in another world. That's really my personal enjoyment of. Oh, it's cozy, it's fun. I don't really care. Oh, they have a harem and they fuck, whatever. It's just cute. I just like it. I like it to be peaceful and calm, you know. I need to do this, lock this here, and then do this again. There's also, what else was I gonna say? Forgot what I was gonna say, fuck. I really like giving you true adventures is Heavenly Grand Archives Young Master. Ooh, let me search that one up. Heavenly Grand Archives Young Master. Oh, I've seen this MC before. Ooh, okay, I'll definitely keep that one in mind. And true adventure vibes? Oh, that's great. Exactly to my tastes, too. I mean, my tastes are pretty open. I'll read basically anything as long as it's peak goodness. Romance? I have to wait. I like cutesy romance. Horimiya, Kaguya-sama, they're both good. Speaking of Kaguya-sama, they released they're apparently doing an anime original ending, so they're skipping through chapters. I'm like, fuck. I really like those chapters they were skipping, though, so I'm kind of sad, but... Okay. Then I need to go into here. Extend interpolation, ellipse interpolation, set this through current keyforms. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that one. Thank you for the recommendation. What are your personal tastes then? My personal favorites, you know, as I said earlier, slice of life, fantasy, isekai, little action too. Action's always fun. I'm not necessarily that into like revenge arcs and that kind of thing, but I'll read them if it's very interesting. What are your guys' personal interests and genres? Fit in. Without any doubt, never let us down. Oh my gosh. Those were fun conversations. I'm actually having fun. These definitely keeping track more of these manhwa stuff. Definitely. Do have more? Wish I have more time though. Honestly, during like uni, my first and second year for sure, it's definitely for me the times where I just binged so much romance and action, fantasy manhwas and mangas. And I'm like, damn, I binged so much. I think that means I'm fucking lonely as hell. But it's like, it's cute nonetheless. Never has it ever made me feel a lot more single than ever, but... they were good stories though. I still really enjoyed them. I wish I had the time now to do what I used to do and just completely like binge the entirety of like Bleach, for example. That's what I did in high school. I just binged the entirety of Bleach. I'd read like 300 chapters of One Piece in like a day. I don't remember what I was doing that day, but I do know that I had a fun time. Martial arts, comedy, action, yes! Those are great. Always fun. This world, someone is allowed to be born. There we go. And then like this, and then... There we go. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Back in the days, I used to binge, used to play so many games too. Nowadays, it's like, oh, I could barely have the time to do things. I'm committed to streaming, so there's that there's like 3 hours gone, 2-3 hours gone every day. And it's like, oh, if I have to pick and choose games, I'll choose games that my friends and I can play. In that case, it's Monster Hunter, right? So nowadays I don't have time to read that much manga, right? Of course, then again, gaming with the bros at night at like 1 in the morning is fun as hell. Eee, there's the wave done. Alright, there we go. Wave done. I can delete body Z, I think. Alright. What's the most annoying part now? Right, the tail. Fuck. I have a way of doing the tail. It's the most inefficient way I can do a tail possible, but I might have to do it. Fuck. Tail 1. 8-8. Tail 1. Tail 1. And it's about here, and it's about here, so... That, there we go. What else? What else? What else? What else is existing in the world? Actually, question guys, how are your guys' lives and jobs faring actually? Have your job searching been well? Because mine haven't. I've applied to like 4 places for the past like 3 days. Not that much, I know, but I do still personalize and entail cover letters, you know? So I do still take the time. Of course, I take the time, but then it's like the chances of employers not actually hiring you, you know, yeah? There's always that kind of worry. This is weird. So yeah, I'm not looking for jobs, just trying LinkedIn at most. Yeah. I think the last thing I did for LinkedIn, aside from posting like cool certificates that I got, I did a cybersecurity certificate. So that is on LinkedIn now. But yeah, I don't know. I did cybersecurity certificate because, you know, it's kind of relevant in all fields, so I might as well just show that, hey, I do have some bit of relevant knowledge. There's also... I took a while to find a good picture for LinkedIn, because I gotta make myself look good. And I'm too lazy to like wear a suit and tie, go outside and take a really nice picture, right? So what I did was backtrack to a place that had like pictures of an event that I was at for game development and saw if I had like a good picture there, and I did, and I was like, shit, this looks good. So I stole that picture. Thank God to the photographer who took that picture with a high quality camera, because haha, I nabbed it and now it's on my LinkedIn. That was like the funniest thing I've done. I was like, oh, I'm gonna steal it. Thank you so much for taking a photo on my behalf that I totally forgot about for like a year or 2. And I was like, wait a second, I think that person took a photo of me. I need to find it. I'm not realizing now that I actually just don't have that many photos on the internet for me to use anyways. So I was like, lucky miracle. I got one. If you're into entomology, by the way, which is like the ants and insects and stuff, I can recommend you the Sichuan Tan clans. The Sichuan Tan clans entomologist. That one's a cute one. It's a slice of life one. There's a bit of action there, but it's a lot more about like the mystical creatures and mystical poison creatures that you see in the modern world, right? I don't know if it's to your interest, but you might like it. It's a little more, it's more cozy, right? I can totally speak Chinese. Great art to steal. Exactly. I totally know how to steal properly too. Hey, look at the great artists who stole the Louvre museum thieves. Have they been caught yet? I know like one of them's been caught. Have the others been caught? Or nah? Tale 2. I think you could do this. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I can totally speak Chinese, guys. I totally know what I'm doing. I cannot actually read Chinese though. Like, you ask me to read Chinese, I'll be like, ha, nope. Sorry, you're on your own. Like right here. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna realize I don't have that much Murim stuff. Do you think Murim was good? If you heard of the Murim stuff, like the wuxia novels and that kind of thing, are you interested in those? I personally kind of am, but at the same time, it's like if I was reading wuxia stuff, I would also probably have other things to do. Yeah, wuxia is not necessarily the first thing I have in mind when I want to consume literature content. Sorry, I'm turning on the lights. Close enough. Extended interpolation, ellipse interpolation 5. Good morning. Anything with martial arts is love to you. Yeah. Have you personally done martial arts before? Tale 3. Tale 3. I hope I'm doing this right. No, BJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? That's sick though, yo. That's actually nice. That's very nice. Those are martial arts, but it's also like actual martial arts. Also more martial than arts too, because you can use it. You can fight an attacker against that. Of course, like I don't know why you would ever would, but like, hey, self-defense. That's actually good though. That's sick. That's really sick. Yo, boop, 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 and like this, I think is good enough. Learn a few things you didn't actually learn, though it's really hard. Oh, I'd bet. It's all like grappling, no? Grappling, kicking, low on the ground. I used to do a bit of kung fu. Or wushu. Wuda. But sorry, what the fuck? Chinese. But I also stopped as well. It was fun when I did it, but At that point in time, it was also just before COVID, right? So I was like, ah, cool, I'll try it out. And then COVID happened. I was like, well, it was alright. I didn't really learn much. I'm also not very flexible, so that didn't really help either. I was like a little worm squirming around the ground when I was trying to do things. Oh, that was a fun time. That was a really fun time. Up. Not really, I didn't, it was alright. Pop, pop. I like there. Sweet. I know what I'm doing, guys. I think I know what I'm doing. Yeah, posture check. How'd you know I was shrimping? How'd you know my posture was really bad? Hey guys, unshrimp yourself. Hello, hi Koski. Hello, hello. How you doing? Happy New Year. How'd you guess that my posture was really bad? Almost like I'm shrimping all the time when I'm doing comp sci work. My back hates me. My hands are... We're gonna have scoliosis when we're old. The back pain's already started and I'm only 20. I'm barely 20. That's gonna be great. You just ate breakfast. You're gonna chat on ice cream. Breakfast? Holy, good morning tonight. I'm gonna eat dinner soon. Okay, last thing I need is to do corrections for the body X side. Because some of the arms look really weird, but... Shrimp posture. Yeah, shrimping. Shrimping. This isn't actually that bad, actually. Yeah, it's not bad. Alright. We're fine. I don't need to change that. Nap for most of the day, that's why you're not just eating breakfast. And it's good to nap. I mean, it's the winter break after all. I don't know. Eden, if I may ask, how many years of study are you in? How many years of study do you have left, actually? That's better to ask. How many years of study do you have left? If I don't get an internship, I only have one more. It's like, I'm kind of cooked. I don't think I'm going to grad school, so... I mean, my grades are good enough to do it, but I don't actually see a reason for me to go to grad school. You're graduating now. Where you need grad school, you know? Congratulations to you, though. You're free, you have freedom, and now paying taxes in the adult world. Huh. You have 4? Good luck to that. Good luck with that. Are you planning on extending your degree, or are you dual majoring stuff, or kind of like that kind of thing? Smiles, you're gonna have so much fun. Most times the culling starts in the... halfway through. Yeah, no, the culling has started. For someone who's... well, some of my friends who are in engineering, like, oh my god, they're culling. At first year, it was like, oh, or second year, ooh, the deaths of the... there were the deaths of the masses there. Same with comp sci. When I was doing it in second year, holy shit, that was like the worst low point of my grades ever. Now the third year's happened though. I almost died with one specific course. Every other course, like, somehow I coped my way through it. I don't know, maybe I am kind of smart, but at the same time, I feel like I didn't learn that much. You're already dying inside? Yeah, fair, very fair. I'm gonna do your research if your GPA is good enough, if not, you'll have to go corporate. Oh, good. How high would your GPA be? I mean, I know resume people, they always typically look, in comp sci in particular, they do look for a good GPA. Either good GPA or really fucking good projects. So it's like, I think the average GPA is like a 3.5. If you want to have a chance at even being looked at by some of the companies I apply to. Some of the companies, they don't care. It's like, oh, do you have at least like a 3.0 GPA? And I was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I was like, there were some that I was like 3.5. I was like barely passing for that one. But I now have a 3.9 GPA. It's gotta look good. I don't know. You're going to chill, go to film class, and you track. You got a job, so you can go to school. Oh, you have careers. You have job stuff now. Not less than 3.8. Fuck, that's high as hell. 07 AU. This last year was my worst one. I think my GPA ended at a 3.6. 3.68. Sorry guys, it's not 3.67. Haha, 6.7 joke. I'm very funny. If by far it's like the worst one is 3.68, it's like bruh. It's like, I think people would get mad at me. I should point out the fact that my highest GPA recorded is a 3.98. Haha, teehee, bet. I am a very smart student. I understand how to do things. No, I do not. I'm kind of fucked in that regards. I may have a high GPA, but practically speaking, I'm kind of useless. Even when I have a 4.1 GPA, we're talking about out of 4. Like, my GPA scoring for my uni is from 0 to 4. Are you still at uni? Yeah, I am still in uni. Sorry, did I give the impression that I'm graduated and currently job searching? No, I'm currently in uni. I have 1 more year left. If I don't get an internship, I have 1 more year left. We're gonna have the 4.1 GPA. Zero's also at 40. How do you have a 4.1 GPA? How the hell did you go above and beyond? The fuck? How many A pluses did you get? Also, my uni doesn't count A pluses. No, Jenny, you've hacked the system, Athena. Also, hi, Athena. Happy New Year. You genuinely don't know. What is this mysterious? You'll be free soon. True, I will be free, but then I'll be stuck in the corporate world of misery. And hopefully not doing IT, because God forbid I go do my comp sci degree and go into IT. Of course, if I'm desperate for money, IT is an option, but IT stinks. Okay? The notorious stories of having zero work-life balance, I can't wait to be up at like 2 in the morning, solving issues. What's IT? Internet technology, it's tech support. Basically, it's tech support for companies. Like, they'll holler at you, be like, yo, our system's down, our server's down. Guess who's fixing it? Me. At 2 in the morning, baby. Me. Oh, this guy left some ongoing code running. Oh, we need to crash and restart everything. Oh, my job at like 3 in the morning. Bruh. It's gonna be great. I hope I don't go into that career, but if I do, it's like, you'll know I'm desperate. And if I do that, you'll know that I really want to, I'll probably by then, really want to just go full-time as a streamer. If it ever reaches that point, it's like, right, leg R XY. Hey guys, maybe I should commit to a full-time streamer, guys. You should all like, subscribe, and follow, and comment, and share me with your friends, because maybe I should go sorry, I have to chill. I have to full-time streamer, you know, full-time streamer, and maybe that's the career path I go to. Now, is it a very risky career path? Yes. But it's not like I have that many other options. Full-time game developer? That's even worse. Got freedom though. True, I will have freedom for a 9-to-5 job, but if you can, doing research with a process PhD is a really good way, great experience. It is. The issue is, I'm in comp sci, right? Like, if you do research, research is kind of needed if you're doing psychology. Philosophy, I don't know what the fuck you're doing research for philosophy. Honestly, if you have philosophy, you're kind of cooked. I don't know why. You do philosophy. Maybe you're interested in it, but I genuinely have no idea what career path you'd have for philosophy. At least psychology, it's like you kind of need research. Yeah, kind of need to have a PhDs and doctorates, right? Because you'd probably be a therapist or school therapist, psychologist, psychiatrist, that kind of thing. For me, comp sci doing research there's not that much of a point. If I do research, I can better spend those years making other things, making software, freelance, doing certificates and studying with that kind of thing. The issue is it's just comp sci. If I was doing a different science, like maybe... Yeah, the issue is, sorry, I need to move my mic. The issue is the fact that we're snoozing. Snooze ads. There we go. The issue is that, yeah, so maybe it's chemistry, physics, astrophysics, that kind of things. Like, oh, chemistry, physics, biology. It makes sense for you to have a doctorate or PhD in that regards, right? Then you have knowledge, you have the credentials to do something. You can research new creatures, research new chemicals, nuclear scientist, astrophysicist. One of my friends is doing engineering to go into to make rockets. And like shit, that's really impressive. But the thing is like that makes sense for them to go into grad school and get research PhD stuff. For me, it's like there's not that much of a point, right? Being a scientist in one way, that's true. That's fair. Honestly, if I was desperate, a different career path I have is to be a teacher. I can be a comp sci teacher. Preferably comp sci teacher in high school. God forbid I go to a middle school. But then I need a teacher's degree and license and stuff like that, so it's like, oh, I'm spending another like 3-4 years of study. But hey, I have a comp sci degree. It makes me look good. Right? But at the same time, it's like I'm being a teacher, and teachers are kind of not very paid well, even in Canada. It's like a whole, your pay is good, but maybe not that good. Especially for the work you do as a teacher. I mean, I am a comp sci teacher. I don't have to like grade essays and shit. Hopefully I'll be a comp sci teacher if I do go that route. But maybe I'll have fun stories to tell on stream if I do that route, you know? Indeed, but yeah, no, I think we've done enough work for this. The last thing we need to do is animate the lava, and after that, we're kind of free. Sweet. Okay, so... basically, yeah. Stream is ending, guys. I will be departing. Thank you for coming. Y'all, thank you for the chats, Eden. This was actually really fun. It was a lot of fun with this set. Yep, we are leaving. Wait, I would love to stay by again, but maybe later, in like an hour, I might come back. I'm gonna eat dinner, come back and stream some more. Alternatively, you know, I'm going to depart. And you won't see me again till tomorrow. I stream tomorrow at the same time. So yeah. Yes. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever. You're free to join the Discord if you're older than 16. We can talk about cool things there. There's a lot of people who do art. There's a lot of people who enjoy reading manga and webtoons too. I should make a channel for that actually. I want to talk more about that shit. It seemed like fun. But yeah, no, there's so much fun stuff we can do. So much fun stuff. I'm really happy with all the things that we've done so far. Oh, do you guys want to go on a raid, or should I just depart and ditch you guys? Oh yeah, also, I totally forgot to say, thank you for the follow, Eden. I don't know what the fuck happened to my alerts that I just got. Oh, holy shit. The fuck are my alerts doing? Oh my god, maybe it's time I code my own alerts. What the hell? What the hell is this? I think YouTube can raid boo. YouTube can raid. In fact, YouTube is able to raid. I just don't know how. Maybe you have to probably be verified or something. Maybe monetized or something. I definitely know YouTube can raid. Someone has raided me on YouTube before. In fact, it was like the day before yesterday's stream. Yeah, I know. I just haven't seen this. Snooze the ads one more time. It does? Apparently it does. Oh, another Canadian artist. Oh. Sweet. Let's go say hi to them. They seem very cool. Let's see if this works. Alright everyone, I'll see you again, if not later today, then tomorrow at the same time. They seem very cool, so I'm going to rate them and say hi. Hell yes. Aha. See y'all. Yeah, I don't know this person, but they seem cool, so I'm gonna just go say hi to them. But after that, take care of yourselves. Peace, guys. Have a good one.